everyone. Welcome into Comic Book Women. Sorry that we ran a couple minutes late, but we were just going over some of our notes here. Let's see. Before we get started, quick shout out to our sponsors. What, Jen? You look excited.
Nimesh.
Oh, Nimesh. There's our guy. Thank you, Nimesh. We'll get right to that. But before we do, thank you to Cover Price for providing all the information that we're going to be using tonight for our market report. And thank you to Bird City Comics. They'll be providing our giveaway at the end of the show. It is a, what do you call it? Like a pack of all the trades for Black Adam. I should probably go get it, actually. So yeah, stick away around to the very end. Tonight, we are covering Mephisto, and we are super excited about it. There's been a lot of buzz in the comic book community and the MCU in general about this character. So yeah. Okay, first up, hi to Karen. Welcome in. Black Comic Lords, hello. We got to do a howl, Lucy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
1,
Still
2, 3.
Oh,
sorry. Got you in the drink.
I know. I was like mid-gulp, but it's like, it's fine. Got it. Thank you, Nimesh. Sincerely, we appreciate that. And Anthony's so excited to meet you this week at Baltimore Comic-Con. Oh, and Jen.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get to meet me, Nimesh, in the flesh. I want to get Nimesh in the flesh.
Nice.
you're a poet and didn't know it.
I didn't. That was like totally by accident.
Right?
Yeah, everybody that's in the chat, welcome on in. We appreciate you guys being here, and let's kick this off. All right, let's get you guys in the order I like. Jen, tell us a little bit about this character and some of the, what do you call it, asterisks against tonight's show.
Okay, so I would like to first state that everyone went Mephisto crazy during WandaVision, but nothing was officially confirmed. A lot of small to mid-tier leaker sites and news sites were saying it was going to happen, but none of the main trades did. And I was like, okay, well, grain of salt, it's fine. And then when it didn't happen, people were kind of upset. Like, oh, they promised. It's like, well, who promised? Not Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they may have like done little Easter eggs, but that was never it's gonna happen. And then everyone kept saying like the whole like Mephisto's everywhere. We kept seeing like ties and stuff. And now with this potential casting, a lot of smaller mid-tier were citing each other at first, and then now they're saying, oh, deadline said. And it's like, well, if you read the article, right, Sarah?
Yeah, you gotta read your articles, people. So it's rumored that Sacha Baron Cohen, if you don't know who he is, Borat movies, Ali G TV shows, it's rumored that he will be showing up in as Mephisto in the Ironheart series, but it's rumored. It's not been confirmed.
Because even Deadline said that none of like Marvel and like they know that Sasha is something, but not the exact character. So that's why normally Britt will make a cool slide of the person as that person, or we'll just take a picture of that person as the character. But since it's not official, we're just doing an evergreen Mephisto.
But wait, this is not the first time that Mephisto has been in the MCU. He's been in the movies twice. I didn't realize there was a Ghost Rider too. Did you know this? I didn't know this. But yeah, so he's showed up twice. And for those who like to go deep diving in Disney Plus, he is also in the Amazing Spider-Man and his Amazing Friends series. Check out the episode, what's it called? The Prison Plot. And he's actually in it. So check it, if you want to get a little bit more Mephisto, there you go.
And they were saying,
oh,
go ahead.
Oh, I like that, like how Marvel, like they couldn't say that he was like the devil or something like that because of the time like there was being so they had to find a different name because it was not going to be approved and for all the other people.
Okay, well, there you go. That's some awesome background information for anybody that isn't really familiar with the character. I'm assuming anybody out there that's watched WandaVision, like Jen was saying, you probably have a kind of an idea. This was a huge buzz not too long ago. Anything to add to this slide?
Just that So they're saying right now it's because of the hood that's going to be the Mephisto. It's possible. It's super plausible, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we just don't. We, as Near Nirvana, would just like to stay into the. It's officially confirmed, right?
Nah, it's confirmed. I confirm it. It's a done deal.
Laura said.
Yep. If Laura says in the MCU this has to listen, has Sacha Cohen hinted at anything on his Instagram, his Twitter? Has he given us even a morsel of a hint?
Well,
I don't think
dude,
so. And I
even
scrubbed.
at D23 when they had the Ironheart cast go on, Kevin Feige made sure to cut that one guy who's playing Hood off pretty quickly.
Yeah.
He's like, what? And you're like, wait, so that's what people are like. Oh, if he's mystic and there's like a mystic and like technological like mixture of stuff happening, but yeah.
All right, well, we'll see. Let's dive into the stats. So name Mephisto, aka there's many aliases. Aliases.
Yeah.
I knew that too, but like my brain was like, nope, that word doesn't look right. I still don't like that word. Anyways, Jen, cover the powers and abilities if you don't mind.
There's way more than Britt could add. So we just picked 4, but there's many. So it's supernatural strength, speed, durability, etc. Immortality, regeneration, numerous mystical, magical powers and skills, and a skilled liar and strategist.
That's a skill, being a liar. I like it.
Yeah. His, you know, and I can take over the stats if you'd
Please
like.
do.
All right. He's got intelligence is very high. His speed is very high. His strength is very high. His durability is very high. And his energy projection is very high.
So he's very high across. Audie, really quickly, I wanted to address that. It will be a long time before we see Mephisto. So let the news cool off again, then go grab stuff on the lull.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, yeah. We do that a lot with our shows. We'll go back and we'll look and we're like, wow, it's changed so much. So now this is going to kind of give you an idea of what you should be watching out for. Starting with, again, this book's everywhere. What, Jen?
Really quick. So the projection energy, the stats where it says 7 is the 1 out of 7. And that's from the 2021 Marvel Heroes Reborn number 5 Mephisto card. So we like to take the stats from the card stats.
I thought I came up with the stats. You're 4. You're 3. Just roll the dice and give them a stat. That's how you do it. Come on, let's not lie to the people. We have no method here. Just think how I'm rolling dice over and over.
Well, because come on, wasn't it cool? I remember being in third or 5th grade when those Marvel cards came out, and just being at least when they came out for my time, and I just loved. I was like, this is so cool because I never got really into baseball cards, but I got really into Marvel cards.
Okay,
what?
I don't know if BB66 is in the chat or not, but remember how he like photoshops those images of us on comic books?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be doing a full reel. I'm going to have Lucy do it later on. So make sure you're following Near Nirvana on Instagram. How cool would it be if we had like a stats chart? Like, Paul, my stat cheating ability, high. You know, that'd be cool, right?
You want your own baseball card or like Marvel cards?
Well, I want the team to have our own cards. I think that'd be really neat. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. What do we have here, Jen? First up.
Okay, so this is the first appearance, and then we did the first American reprint because technically a foreign beats out the first reprint, but it's really hard finding pictures and prices, so we just went with the first American. 1968, and then the reprint was in 1980. It's the Fantasy Masterpieces number 3.
Does anybody on this panel own this?
No.
I don't know. Bummer. Tivo, you're in the chat. Do you own this? Lords of the Long Box, guys, is in the chat. So I'm assuming Tivo owns Silver Surfer 3, but we'll wait to see what he says. All right, go ahead, Sarah.
Yeah, you know, I don't own it because I'm not a big Silver Surfer fan, but
really?
Oh, we got to do a Silver Surfer before November 25th.
Yeah, I'm down.
Why? Why, Jen?
There's just rumors.
Nothing that Near Nirvana can confirm or deny.
Exactly. A little asterisk. Yeah, so Silver Surfer is kind of like one of Mephisto's many characters that he goes after. And that's particularly because he has a pure soul. So that's why he kind of, like you will see us kind of, I think some of the slides will be like Silver Surfer, Silver Surfer, Silver Surfer. And that is why. And also, if you guys don't know the background of Mephisto, it's actually based on a German folklore of Mephistopheles.
Mephisto.
Mephistophelies. I would think that'd be more like Greek, but it comes from
Thank God they shortened it, right, Sarah? We're all Mephisto.
Right? Yeah, so this comes from German folklore, and it's interesting because in this story, kind of like Mephisto himself throughout this MCU universe, he makes deals with this guy named Faust. So this Faust is trying to give his soul away to Mephisto.
Yeah, he's like an amalgamation of all the bad.
Exactly. Lucy, do you want to cover the stats tonight, or?
Sure, I can do that.
Get
Yeah.
'em.
Okay. So, the one on the left, the last recorded sale was it's a CGC 3.5 for 300. So the most common raw, it's around 300 of 349, and that's like a 3.5 4.0. Most common slab, it goes around 713, and it's like 7.5 or so. And the one on the that was on the left. On the one on the right, that's the raw, it goes like, most common raw is around $11 for low grade, like 3.0, 4.5. Most common slab is 9.0 for $54, but that could be also, it has a little asterisk, so it could be maybe
Older than 6 months.
yeah.
And then I think it's Mephistopheles.
Mojo could put it in there. Mephistopheles. Mephistopheles.
Did you ever watch Xena Warrior Princess?
I did. We were just talking to Anthony about that the other time. Yeah, I did. There we go. We gotta have TiVo on the show again. It's been too long since we've had him on Nearing Nirvana. We gotta bring him on the Friday show and play some games. Not trivia this time, though, TiVo. I promise. We'll do something different. Shakespeare also mentions Mephistopheles.
Mephistopheles?
I'm saying it like Mojo Quid.
Okay.
But yes. All right, let's keep going. Next up, what do we have here? This is badass. What do we got?
This is Silver Surfer number 4 and Silver Surfer number 8. It's the second and third appearance. And the price is interesting.
Wow.
Yeah. I have a little like ditty about number 4. So it's rumored that number 4 was actually like low distribution. Roy Thomas was quoted that he didn't really recall. But the other flip side to that was John Buscema. Is that right? Did I say that right? Buscema?
I say Buscema.
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 He actually kind of he went away from the Marvel style. And at first Stan Lee was like, no, I don't really like that. But then he realized that this is he actually called it one of the greatest things that him, Stan Lee, and John had produced. So that's cool. And number 8, it's another story where Mephisto tries to steal Silver Surfer's soul. So
come on, it's a good get.
Yeah, and the covers are sweet.
It's awesome. The Bifrost Bridge is so freaking cool. I mean, the whole cover is iconic and it's evergreen. You slab that shit. TiVo has a number 4, and an 8.5. So if we're looking at a 7.0 at 1190, what would an 8.5 go for? Let's just guess.
More.
I would say like 2,800, or is that too high?
No, I mean, we'll do a Silver Surfer.
Okay, we'll do one.
Okay, so the stats on this one, for most common raw 4.0 6.5 is 818. That's the one on the left. Yeah, like you said, it's a beautiful cover. So the 7.0, like around 1,190. That's freaking insane. But I mean, again, it's a really nice cover. So yeah. The one on the right, the most common raw is 3.0, 4.5 for $25, and 9.2 most common slab, 384. Obviously the one on the right, left is a lot nicer, but if you cannot afford it, you go with the one on the right.
I don't know. TiVo's getting some offers in the chat here for that Silver Surfer 4. We'll see if he takes them. But John Buscema and John Byrne are the best surfer artists. This is from Lewis. And that's interesting because I agree with you, but why? Why do you think the Silver Surfer cover here is? I have an opinion on this, but I want to hear your guys' first.
Well, I'm going to wait until we do Silver Surfer episode.
Oh, come on. Just give me a little nugget as to why you think so.
Well, that cover is iconic.
Why?
Because it's been homaged, I don't know how many times. Like,
Yeah.
it's just ingrained.
You can feel the movement of it is what I feel with this thing. Like Silver Surfer, the movement, the fluidity of that character, in addition to the movement of the cape. Even the way he's standing, like this really does feel like a scene that you're just peering into. And I think that's a very strong talent that Buscema has. Like he can create these realistic scenes where you think you're there, right? Chad, I'm getting technical here.
We'll do a Silver Surfer episode.
Yes, we will. Okay. Jen's like, Laura, shut up. We'll get to this. Oh, and also the first Eternal Art. I did not know that. Way to go.
Nice.
Okay. Next up, what do we got here?
So this is Bring on the Bad Guys. This is from 1976. But what you're seeing on the right-hand side is a reprint from 1998. So when you're looking for it, it's a book. I think it's neat. I've never seen it in the wild. I've seen people post about it every now and then, but I've never actually seen it physically. But I really want to.
Yeah.
And
cool.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Sarah, anything to add to that?
Yeah. I like that. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like Jen had said, it's a 253-page book. What I love that we're kind of including in our last couple of shows is that these kind of like these books that have all their kind of like origin stories. So this book includes, besides Mephisto, Dormammu, we've got Dr. Doom, we've got the Green Goblin, we have the Abomination. There's more in there, but it's really cool that we're including this because I think these reference guides are really awesome, especially if you're new to the hobby, or even if you're old and you want to get into a new character. I think these are great.
Agreed. 100%. Well said.
I freaking love this cover. I mean, this on the version cover or something like that, it will be amazing. It's just like the perfect cover for villains. I love this cover.
The coloring's on point too. Yeah.
I would probably check like half-price books and bookstores because of where it'd be placed. Comic book stores are maybe, but they'll know what this is and it'll be probably priced a little bit higher. But used bookstores.
Lord of Brooklyn, yeah, exactly. He's not Satan in the 616, but the ruler of a dimension. That's what Sarah was saying at the beginning, that Marvel wouldn't approve that.
It was me.
It was Lucy.
Oh,
Lucy
it was
said
Lucy saying at the beginning that Marvel wouldn't approve that. And so, yeah. But he did allow people to believe he was Satan, which was...
Oh, Wreck-It Ralph.
There's not like a true... Marvel hasn't flushed it out fully. Like, yes, there are... between foreign and trades, I think 880 plus comics with Mephisto in it, but we haven't gotten like a fully like this is his origin story. Like it's just placed in there. And even when you go to like Marvel fandom, they'll cite a first appearance of Satan in comic books, and I'm like, well, that's not is that a thing yet? Because again, Marvel fandom is a fan site, and you have people who will kind of like wiki, right? They put stuff in. So
Right.
we're still waiting for Marvel to flush it out fully.
Really quickly before we move on, Matt DeVoe is in the chat. So shout out to Matt DeVoe, Cover Price, guys. Again, they are our sponsors. Lord of the Long Box is our brother channel right before this with the Hot 10 every week. So make sure you are subbed to Lord of the Long Box. And Cover Price is just such an amazing tool that you guys have to have if you are even, I mean, if you're like a super hardcore collector, seller, whatever. And didn't Cover Price just team up with
CLC?
yes.
I don't
Making
know.
a-
Man, we gotta talk. We gotta have them on the show.
I've been asking. I want DeVoe on bad. Like, I think that'd be cool. What if we had DeVoe and TiVo at the same time?
That'd be cool.
It'd be nice. Matt, you gotta come on the show.
That's
Come
a
on.
lot of knowledge.
I know I've been
know.
saying we have to bring Matt. We have to bring Matt, but he's too busy.
It would smell
for-
like burning batteries having both of them on at the same time. With Jen, it'd be, like, zzz, it'd be overload. I would just curl up. What, baby? I am live. Hi. Mr. Bird said he just walked in. As if
He
I'm live.
said Diva. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
DeVoe. You guys DeVoe?
Because that's Tiva and Matt
Oh,
together.
TiVo and DeVoe. I like
That's hilarious.
That's cute. Okay, moving on. Jen, what do we have here?
So I figured I kind of really like including foreigners as like a tip of the hat to our foreign guys who are friends of the channel. But this is when you search for it, it's really freaking hard to search for it. Don't do Nova number 5 how we would do it in America. You have to do Nova NO.5, and then it'll pop up as NO.5 -10.
Really? So not the number symbol.
No, NO dot.
Interesting.
Yeah. And that's from 1978. It's French. And then on the right, I don't speak. So it's
The Cover Strange.
yes,
Like Gambit de Faust.
number 27 from 1990. And it's just cool to see Mephisto in other countries, like the covers. And they're not our comic size, they're like digest type. And I think they range between 20 and 30. So if you see for cheaper, maybe.
Everything sounds cooler in French.
Or
I agree.
just message Josh International Comics or Josh.
Or Rob.
Rob.
That's what.
Oh,
Oh yeah, yeah. Josh and Rob. Yeah.
You know, if you're gonna portray this person as Satan, don't you? I feel like you're missing the horns.
well, he has different iterations because there's even
Is he ever horny?
well, there's some that are I'm not gonna there's some that are. And then
Engage with me. You're a child, Laura. No.
There-
Go.
so there's different ones from different dimensions. At one point, you do see them have a Council of Reed-esque group. You see them pop up later in more modern times, like different ones. So I guess we'll do a part 2.
That was bad. I'm sorry. That was a bad joke. It was really bad.
I laughed. It was funny. Come on. Corny.
Yeah.
But
I'm getting corny. Okay. Sarah, anything to add to these ones?
These are just cool. I like the fact that we're now, including foreign books. You never know when you find one in the wild. I actually found it wasn't a Marvel comic book, but it was like some kind of like Italian comic book for like less than $1. So you never know.
I think there's, again, we're not a spec channel, but I believe there's so much money to be made if you can learn the foreign market right, but it's a lot to learn. Having Rob on that one time was so overwhelming, just trying to figure out
Well,
how this market works.
they can
Yeah.
check every Thursday, and Josh is on part of the show now with with Aaron and Longshort.
Oh,
That's true.
and like Glitter Brooklyn says, he does change his appearance, but there's also multiples in the dimension. And now that we're in the multiverse, who knows?
Guys, if you were just joining, welcome to Comic Book Women. We go live every Tuesday and we do a market report based on a different relevant character, creator, artist, in this case, Mephisto. As somebody mentioned earlier, there is a lot of opportunity for this character to grow. So if you're out there hunting for those covers and those books that you think might be relevant, here you go. We're giving you a pretty solid list here.
Do you happen to have the giveaway with you so we can show real quick?
I'll get it. I
Okay.
think it's
Well, it's also good just to know, like, why we show the prices is so while you're out hunting, you're aware of where it's kind of sitting, so you can find it for cheaper, ideally, right?
exactly. Next up, what do we have here, Jen? Sorry.
That's okay. So this is Marvel Age number 45 from 1986, and Mephisto versus, well, we put Mephisto versus the Fantastic Four number 1. It's a 4-issue arc of from 1987 of like Mephisto versus FF, X Factor, X-Men, and Avengers, and they all range. But I have definitely seen these all in the dollar bins.
Mm-hmm.
Just be careful of condition, and like, I mean, the Marvel Age number 45, there's 4 pages inside, and it's worth, if you can get it for $1, ideally. But because these Marvel Ages are still often overlooked, so you might get lucky.
I've seen both of these, which is making me, I wonder what the print run on these are and how. Not everything that we show is due to rarity. Some of it's just due to something that you can obtain and you can go and hunt for, which
Well,
I think both of these qualify as.
Yeah, and the Marvel Age 45 predates the Mephisto versus line because it was promoting the Mephisto versus line.
Okay. Sarah?
Yeah. The Marvel Age, I think, is a really cool cover. But I actually collect these Mephisto versus the Fantastic Four. This is actually like one of my first comics that I actually bought to
Really?
get. Yeah, I bought, again, like Jen said, I've found many of the Mephisto versus in dollar bins. So and they're just cool looking covers. I mean, look at this I like the, I don't know what you want to call it, the calligraphy or whatever around the M, and just the way that like Mephisto is standing. It's just a really cool cover to have, and especially if you have it like in a really good condition. So yeah, dollar boxes all the way. So
Just say it. You like his loincloth in that one.
ooh,
Just
Dirty Sarah.
Sarah, you're so dirty.
See, that's what you have. That's what you have to wear in his realm. That's all you need is a loincloth.
Because it's so hot in there.
Right?
But that was a Lucy joke. Because it's so hot. Get it? Yeah. Lucy, you're up.
Okay. Well, like Jen said, mostly they're pretty cheap, but the last recorded sell, the most common route sells between grade 7.0, 8.5 for $8. That's the one on the left, the one on the right, the 5.0, most common raw 5.0, 6.5 for $2. And I really like both of them. I really like that yellow cover with the red. I love that cover. Not like I just want to look for it and I want it. And like Sarah said, like you totally took the words. The M, the lettering, I love it. That's what it caught my eye. And also the other one's burning in hell.
That's what caught your eye. Let's see, the M is what caught your eye. I don't believe it.
I mean, I see another M, but I didn't say which M.
Okay, moving on. Next up, what would Lucy say? Cochina?
Cochina.
Well, she's a girl, so it's Cochina.
That's
right. Boom.
No, I mean his legs, they kind of make the M. Did you see with the thing?
Oh, with the loincloth?
Yeah. They kind of make the M.
Yeah.
I want to know why he was wearing a cape. It's like whatever you want to call it realm, Mephisto realm. And it's hot. Why would you need a cape?
Wants to show who he means business. Oh my God, Jake, get out of here with that shit.
Jake. Have you met Lucy? She will kick your ass for that comment. She'll be like, no. No Katina
The
X.
long as you don't say Latinx, I'm good. Whatever.
And then for Mephisto, for Sarah's thing, this is before Edna Mode. So he didn't know. No capes.
Right?
Because, yeah, if he's wearing a loincloth and it's hot, that's fine.
It's like the Incredible. No capes.
Right.
What do we have here, Jen?
Okay, so this is Doctor Strange and Doctor Doom, Triumph and Torment. So this is my favorite. This is where I read Doctor Doom and I was like, oh, I kind of like Doctor Doom. It's weird. Normally I love heroes, but Doctor Doom just kind of, anyway. So this is from 1989. These are the two different covers from them.
Wait, Doctor Doom, what? You didn't finish your thought.
Wait, what?
I want to hear what you have to say.
About what?
Doctor Doom.
I just really like Doctor Doom.
Well, because he's not really a bad guy.
Well,
I mean, he is,
debatable.
but he isn't. Like,
Well,
you understand his motives.
but he also just wants to rule everything. So it's that weird, like, on the cusp of I want to be totalitarian state of I am the emperor, right? But in this, it humanized him more of like he wanted to save his mom. So be careful, because there is a, oh my God, what year was this? I know it's from 1889, but there is another version that you can find of this that's from 2013. And what it looks like is the one on the left, but slightly raised, and the Triumph and Torment is below it. That should be slightly cheaper. Do not pay $100 for the one from 2013. These older ones from 89, I mean, ideally cheaper, but you can, yeah. It's a good story. I recommend maybe the digital version if you don't want to pay the
$100 raw for a near mint too. Like a near mint for this book. Holy crap, that must be hard to find.
It's from 89. And
it's black.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And if you guys, I know a lot of people didn't watch our witches episode for Near Nirvana on Friday.
I know, where was everybody on Friday? What were
I
you guys
know,
doing
right?
on Friday?
Because our Hocus Pocus 2 was like super little, and then the rest was all about witches. And in that, we covered Cynthia Von Doom. So maybe you guys should go back and watch that one.
Yeah.
So,
So,
shameless.
I need to watch it. I need to finish it. I didn't finish it. I wasn't on.
Watch our episode. You're a part of the team.
I was watching a little bit, but
hell
then I
is
didn't finish it. I didn't finish it.
Lucy.
Oh.
It's because I wasn't on, so it was boring. Just kidding.
Wow.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
I just
No.
kidding.
Your
Okay.
Christmas present just got downgraded. Here's the
Oh,
giveaway
okay.
for tonight.
Hold on. How do you?
No,
How do I?
We'll do a Doctor
What?
Doom episode eventually.
There it is.
Black
Wait,
Adam.
Nice.
This has, let's see, hold on. This
Wait,
has black.
is it a holder?
Yeah, it's in a holder and it's sealed because Anthony refuses to open anything. Black Adam, Rise and Fall of an Empire, Shazam, and Black Adam / JSA, Black Rain. All three of those are included. It's still sealed. This bad boy retails at $51, and we're giving it away tonight because we appreciate you guys. And
Share
watch
this
it
out.
on, like,
Share this out, people. Please share it out when I have everybody watching the show, because we are so fun.
Audie, the art.
Unless if I'm not here.
Sorry.
Just kidding.
Artie, these are graphic novels because at this point, Marvel did put out a lot of trades that weren't available yet in floppies.
Okay.
JG,
Yes, Brittany?
thank you for that super chat. We appreciate it.
You ready?
Because
Yeah.
we are howling because it's October.
You don't want this to
Good.
become a permanent thing.
Well, I want people to understand if they're watching this for the first time, we're only howling for super chats because it's October.
And then for next month, we're gonna do the turkey one.
Are we?
Yes, we are.
I don't know.
Yes, we are.
Watch.
Double?
Like this, just like this. And then you shake.
For Thanksgiving, Jen, get in the spirit.
Yeah.
Shoot.
I will practice. I'll
All
practice.
right, what do you guys want? You guys want to do that for November?
What else would
they'll
you do
gobble it
for
up.
November?
Practice. Okay, so we're gonna howl for
Yeah.
Yes. 1, 2, 3.
Oh!
Matt DeVoe is watching. I'm so sorry you had to see that. We're representing cover price. All right,
Hey.
moving on.
That's what you get. What you get.
That's what you get when you come to our show.
So
Next,
this is Silver Surfer Judgment Day from 1988. This is we get to see.
Oh, wait.
What?
The other one, Jen, you were saying the other one that the Doctor Doom, that's the one that he saves his mom because she
Well,
makes the pact with
It's
she sells her soul. Or
yeah.
whatever.
So Mephisto's wish granting is
Yeah.
much like the genie from
Aladdin.
no, what was the
8
movie-
billion.
No, what was the movie that you really liked? A TV show with the vampires. We do the
Oh,
shadows.
what are we doing in the
Into the
shadows?
shadows.
Yeah. And how when you wish, you have to be very specific or it'll turn around on you.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So that is very Mephisto's like MO, right? Is that so he granted her powers,
He's tricks.
but and so that's why like Doctor Doom and Mephisto has so many ties to different MCU characters. But yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing that he has never had his own origin, like because he has always been like a side character, not really like his own thing.
It's changed a lot. It
Yeah.
depends on the writer. It usually it's just for like a plot. It's not like they got to fully origin story.
Develop. So I you know what that video we were watching, like he was saying, like if we see his own maybe if we see his own, like finally we'll see his own origin, maybe it's because they are trying to develop more the character for a show or something like that. Yeah.
He's got a really interesting. He's got like 2 origin stories.
Well, it changes depending on the writer.
It is, but it's not really like his, they kind of do talk a little bit, but not like most of the characters that we have seen.
Right. Like there's one where like he this primordial entity he's lonesome and wants to create life. He creates life and it turns out that he creates the 4 demons. And he's like, no, I don't like that. So he destroys them, ends up killing himself, and then his I don't know, aura entity turns into the Infinity Stones. So there's one, and then there's like another one. So yeah, he's kind of like mysterious Mephisto.
I like your shirt, Sarah.
I was gonna say that too. Love it. Tacos and Deadpool. Taco Tuesday. Woo woo.
Before we move on, Mr. Bird City, come here real quick. Let them know what we just launched on the site. What is Build a Bundle?
Oh, all right. So Build a Bundle. You there's a tab at the top at birdcitycomics.com, and if you select any 4 products, you get 35% off at checkout. It's automatic. So
35%. Wow. What an amazing
I have a
deal.
question. Okay, since you're already giving that discount, right? Can they use our code for that or no code?
Code will not work. Discount codes will not work in that
You
tab.
cannot combine offers.
Well, it's already a good deal, so
Right. It's the highest discount technically. So, and people are starting their Black Friday promos. I thought it'd be cool just to have something. It's not necessarily Black Friday, but I need some space from this bug.
You and the pug are attached right now.
She won't leave me alone. Need a little space.
So there you go, guys. Bird City. He looks tired. He's going to be in Baltimore this weekend, too. So if you guys have the opportunity to stop by and say hi, there's the Build a Bundle.
Oh, there you go.
Any 4, and it'll automatically be deducted in your cart. Oh, I love that Carla Cohen. It'll automatically be deducted. So if you want to just stock up, as of right now, we are running this until December 31st.
So much to choose from. Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm. Look at those
Wow.
awesome covers.
Wow. Ooh, look at this one. You still have that one, the nice number 1.
Isn't there some spec about that? This is not me selling my
Wow.
own stuff. Like, actually, for real, the Nice House on the Lake, isn't there some speculation on that one?
I can't believe they still have this for $14.99 people. And if you use Nirvana, I mean, oh wait, not in the bundle, but I mean, come on,
You got
look at
Peach.
this.
You got Twig. Come on.
Yeah, we got Zerdy, Josh Burns, Ricardo Drummond, E.M. Gist is right there. That's Hal Lauren. That's a Weekend homage.
I like
Yeah,
the
all kinds of fun stuff.
The Stephanie Hans Red Sonja.
Red Sonja.
Mm-hmm.
Remember,
Yeah,
it was
I
the
like
one that had like all the skulls in her. It was like hidden detail.
Yeah, you don't really see it unless you have it like in hand, but it's like, oh, holy crap, she spent a lot of time on that. Another Carla Cohen right there. So yeah, if you guys are fans of the site, make sure you check that out.
Yeah, that one.
Yes.
Red
love
Sonja has a
cover.
tragic backstory too. Like the more I read about her, the more it's like, oh, it's not just some chick in a
No,
cheap
she's
bikini.
really cool.
She's badass.
We
Red
did.
Sonja's
I think we
badass.
did an episode. No, we didn't do an episode on her.
We haven't yet,
The
which is odd.
movies. The
Did you guys see
movies
the movie
love it.
in the 80s?
Yeah, but that's not how I picture her in my head. Like, I think we can get a better rendition of Red Sonja. There's Josh Burns.
I think we will get a better rendition.
I hope so. I'm trying to think of who I would like to play her, and I can't think of anybody that
Well,
has like that.
They're
She's already
filming
casted.
it right now.
She's already casted though.
Mm-hmm.
Right, but that chick with the brown hair, right?
Yeah, but they're gonna dye it, I would assume.
I hope they dye it. I know that sounds like super like who cares what color her hair is, but I really hope they dye her hair.
Mephisto.
Mephisto. Here we go. Super sidetracked.
Redhead. Come on now.
Yeah, who do we have here?
Okay, so
Sorry.
this is another trade. I know this is the third one so far, but there's just some good ones that Marvel didn't put into floppies. So this is Silver Surfer Judgment Day from 1988, 64 pages. You get to see Mephisto versus Galactus. So these are the same story, but different covers. The one on the left goes for a tiny bit more, but in the end of the day, do we want to cover up Mephisto? No, we'll keep it at that price. If you can find it for less, awesome. But it's Mephisto versus Galactus. It's stunning.
Which one is the hardcover?
I forget, but they're from night.
I think it's the one on the right, isn't it? You can actually even kind of see the crease line on that. I guess you can see it on both. But
The one I kind of see the one on the left being more of the hardcover.
So the hardcover copy actually is used as the box art for the Nintendo game, for the Nintendo Silver Surfer. So if you're into comic books or if you're into comic book games, there you go. Go find this one.
Yeah. Okay, so they both. I'm assuming they both for around $24. Okay, copy.
Well,
so
but if you're looking, so $24 is a 3.0, 4.5, right? So that's a very weathered one. If you're looking for a higher grade, it's going to be higher, but it's really hard to find because it's from 1988. And again, for these trades, check your used bookstores.
yeah, I really like the one on the left.
yeah.
You know what?
What?
I have a friend who's really into books and has told me something that I think I'll let you guys know. Sometimes if you find something in a library and you don't return it, they make you pay cover. And so I wonder.
Jennifer Courtney. I cannot. Hold on. That was a
Something
Laura
like
statement.
Cameron.
If you don't
Hold
return
on.
something to your. Oh, wow.
Wait, you know what?
What?
When you were
What
about to say
happened?
that, I completely froze, so I didn't hear shit.
Say it again.
I feel bad. I'm not going to repeat it. But
It's
the
offensive.
library gets their money, right? And if you have something, you'll appreciate it. I'm gonna do it again.
What is it? What was it? I missed it.
You'll have to
Damn it.
rewatch the show because I'm not gonna.
She
I'm
was
not
saying
gonna-
that if you.
No,
I feel guilty saying it.
you
That's
have to
saying
rewatch
something
the
if I
show.
feel guilty.
Sarah,
you
just
have to
saying.
rewatch the show to see what I said. But
Yeah,
people that
we're not
who
repeating
collect books sometimes do this, and I'm like,
The chat,
I don't
tell
think
me.
people in the comic community do that. I think we don't go to the libraries enough. But Sarah and I do.
That's a federal
That's
offense.
smart,
You
Jen.
know
That's smart. I'm gonna go down there and like find something really rare and just be like, oh, I lost it. Oops.
Well, you still pay for it. You're still paying for the cover price.
that?
What is it? Damn it! I don't know.
Sorry,
fine,
Lucy.
fine.
If you want
Say
to hear
It's fine.
Jen's nodding moment,
What?
Moving
Next up-
on.
Oh,
Wait, hold on.
hey!
Wait, Sarah, do you have anything to add to these?
Yeah, I said that you go get the Nintendo cover of the Silver Surfer video game. That's the cover of it.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did. Okay, sorry. I got sidetracked by Jen.
I know she's. Oh,
I'm
Jen.
shocked. Jen, we need to talk after the show
We
about
do.
what you've been watching lately. What have you been reading?
Oh,
Who are your
yeah.
friends?
I think this new beer's a little strong, so
I think your
don't know
friends are
about
a bad influence on you.
Right?
what?
Wait, we're
Who?
your friends. Shit. We've been a bad influence on Jen. Okay.
Oh, there's a really good episode of Seinfeld with the library cop. Anyway. So this is the sensational She-Hulk, and the. What, you guys are judging me now.
I'm not judging you.
No,
I love you. I'm not judging you at
I mean,
all.
I
I'm
haven't done it yet. I haven't done it. Keyword yet, but it's a good thing to keep in mind, whatever. But so the
Yes.
She-Hulk is from 1991, and the Warlock Chronicles is from 93, and this is just super cheap, $1 if not less covers that did the She-Hulk because of Sarah. I know you're trying to collect the run, and then we did do a Warlock episode. I thought this was a nice full circle type thing, which if they do in the MCU, I don't know, but just covers and stories.
Jen, what was the book on Seinfeld?
Oh shoot, it was so he loaned it from George, or he heard about it from George, and then Jerry got it from the library and then never returned it. Oh no, that's right. Jerry checked it out, loaned it to George. They couldn't find it. So it was the library fees from when he was a kid, basically, to as an adult. And this guy tracked him down and wanted those fines. And he's like, "What? I returned it." It's like, "Well, no, George technically had it." And then a whole tie-in to their PE teacher. But anyway.
Sorry, the chat wants to know.
Do you want to know what happens?
What?
The FBI will come after you.
For your library fines?
Yeah.
Wait, is that true?
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
The library can actually put a lien on your house if you don't pay the fine.
But if you pay for but I'm
What?
saying,
No way. What?
I worked in a library. I worked at my college library.
I think they told you that so you wouldn't steal them to scare you.
Right. They probably scared you. Yeah.
Wait, but if you pay the fines or you pay for the book, you're golden.
I heard a knock at your door, Jen.
Right?
Well, I haven't done it. I'm just saying.
Open the door, Jen.
We show up at Jen's door and be like, Jen, Jennifer
FBI.
Courtney, did you or did you not check out a book in 1983 and have not returned it? Come with us, ma'am. And then handcuff her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next.
Can we edit this out? We can't. We're live. Yeah.
Yeah, we're live. There's no editing.
Can I say
Sarah?
the She-Hulk? I really Jen is amazing and she knows I love She-Hulk and I love this cover, but I actually did research on the synopsis of this book. What's really cool is basically Jen Walters forgets to pay her taxes. She owes like $50,000 in taxes. And kind of like what Jen said is she doesn't say Mephisto, help me out. She actually says, I wish the devil, she wished she could strike a deal with the devil that she would be rich enough to always pay her taxes. And then there's some shenanigans going on with Mephisto. And it's cool because, so kind of like what Laura just said, she wishes it. And then this lawyer, this DA shows up and he gives her his card. And on the card, it says Devil's Advocate, which I thought was really cool.
Where'd Lucy go? Sorry.
Lucy fell off the map, but they call me Bruce. Pay for my overdue book. We love it. Fantastic. I'm gonna wait for Lucy before we howl for you, but oh, there she is.
Oh, and Lord of Brooklyn, Margot is my cousin.
Marco's your cousin?
Hmm?
How do I not know that?
You do know that.
You never
I didn't know that. Did I? Maybe I knew that. It's possible I knew that.
We're gonna howl.
Lucy, we got to howl. Dude.
Sorry, I'm pressing buttons. Sorry, I meant to unmute myself.
She's like, no.
One,
That one.
2, 3.
Hey, library fines. Wait, I went too far. Shit. We're here. Okay. Here we go. Sorry, don't say shit. That's a bad word. Moonlit. I was thinking about you last night, like in a non-creepy way. I was sitting there thinking, like, we need to have Moonlit back on the show. We haven't had her on in so long, and I really enjoyed when you were on. So message me on IG and let's make that happen. Lucy, you're up.
I don't know. My computer messed up, and then I had to reload, and I don't know what the hell's going on. But I'm just gonna do the stats. Jen, what happened?
Well, I was just gonna say, Lord of Brooklyn, Sarah knows snitches get stitches.
So should you, Lord of Brooklyn. Brooklyn people live by that code, right? Snitches doesn't work.
I never said I was snitching. I just was warning. I was just, warning.
Sarah, she's on a good one today. I think it's that Deadpool and taco shirt.
Mm-hmm.
The show is promoting a lot of criminal activity tonight. Well, I don't know. Trish Forstner's in the house, guys. The co-creator of Stray Dogs. She also just got on Darkwing Duck. We are super, super proud of her. She is living the dream, designing covers for Disney. So the girls and I love you. You are amazing. And she'll be at Baltimore this weekend.
Yeah, and her edition of Drake Mallard is Chef's Kiss.
She's going to have so many good covers at her booth. Hey, Trish, can you put in the chat what booth you'll be at? The one with the massive line, most likely. The terror that flaps in the night. So yeah, guys, if you're not following Trish on Instagram, you are missing out because she posts like sneak peeks of what she's going to be bringing to the con, work she has in development, or just days where she's doodling her little masterpieces, and you got to follow her. So Trish is amazing. Trish, if you don't mind, put in the chat what booth you're going to be at, and if you're in Baltimore, make sure you stop by and say hi. Where are we at, Lucy? What? Oh,
Definitely.
okay.
So stats. Jen?
That's you. That's you.
Okay. Most common raw, it's 7.0, 8.5, or 12 bucks, which I feel you can find this on a dollar bin, right? Maybe. Well, yeah, maybe. That's She-Hulk. And the one on the right, most common raw for 7.0, 8.5, $5, and they haven't sold any graded one. So I really like that cover. It's like we already have Thanos. We're getting Adam, and now we just need this dude.
Moonlit says she thinks about us in a non-creepy way all the time.
Yes.
You know what I mean. You were in my mind the other day. I was like, anyway. Moving on, next up, these are more like modern, obtainable books, right? Which we like to include in the list for any of you out there that are just, new to collecting it, the character or the genre or whatever. So, Jen, why did we choose these?
So I feel like a lot of modern collectors from like 2008 and onward have heard of Mephisto kind of for the next 2 or 3 slides reasons why. But One More Day, the whole Spider-Man thing. I think Matt DeVoe made a comment about that earlier. But this is the Marko Djurkovic cover from 2008 of Mephisto. And then on the right-hand side is Doctor Doom, standard number 3 from 2019.
Really quickly, DeVoe just said, I was today years old when I realized that Trish is short for Patricia. The only time I've heard Trish called Patricia is when Anthony screams it across the con. He goes, Patricia! Like really loud. And she's like doing her stuff. And she's all, yeah, Aunt. Like, it's like their weird relationship those two have. He's all, Patricia! But anyway, yes, that is her name. Sarah, you're up.
I love that. That's so cute.
Yeah, they have a weird relationship. They're just, yeah.
You gotta love it. Yeah, so these Amazing Spider-Man One More Day, weren't these like hot around No Way Home because
everyone thought
right,
maybe.
right, and he didn't show up. I am like a little disappointed. I do want to see some Mephisto. And I was kind of thinking about it because, like, the storylines of, like, he's been really involved in, like, a lot of MCU characters, storylines, including the Scarlet Witch, which we've seen in WandaVision.
Well, we will. We will maybe.
Yeah.
Because
You never know.
Because her kids, Mephisto.
Right. And so that's what I was kind of like thinking about this. I'm like, maybe the reason why, like, and I think this, I don't know. I just think that maybe like Mephisto is really like in the background. Like he's like in the background kind of like controlling things, But that's just a theory. But if you guys get the digital copy of the One More Day series, or this one right here, you can actually, I guess, like in the print run, you couldn't read what MJ was saying to Mephisto. And I guess if you get the digital copy, you can actually see it a lot better. And you can find out what she whispered to him, which is a secret speech. And I'm not going to spoil it because it's kind of interesting. So get the digital copy and find out what she said to him.
We only have 8 thumbs ups right now. And there's 55 people in the chat.
Look, what if you're driving? You don't want them to get in a car accident, just a thumbs up on it.
Who cares, them jerks?
What you said, worth it? No! Drive safely.
Meh.
What?
I mean, come on. Who doesn't have their phone while they're driving?
What do we have to do? Do we have to have Jen steal a book? Is that what we have to do?
We do what?
Go steal a book?
No, no book.
The art of driving while texting.
Okay, no, you have to refresh it because I see 29.
Okay, good.
Coco sees 33. So there you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Appreciate it. We do appreciate thumbs up.
Okay, and take it back. Don't get it. Don't crash it. Take it back.
In that case, drive safely. If it was at 8,
Yes.
like drive recklessly. If we're only at 8, you drive recklessly. Jen keeps this. She's like,
do it in the stop sign, or I mean the light.
I honked at a guy today, and then I felt immediately guilty for doing it.
Nah, F them. They deserve it.
And like the light turns green, he doesn't move, and I'm like, okay, what's the common practice? You wait like
They're
1,000.
in the freaking phone. That's why.
Right?
Well,
They
did
were.
you flash your lights or did you honk?
No, it was daytime. So
Oh.
I didn't honk. I went.
And he was probably giving us thumbs up. He was probably giving us thumbs up, and you honked at him. Oh, you want to see
Oh
my
yeah,
shirt?
I laid on the horn, and then I felt bad though. So
You know what? Oh man, at school picking up Romeo, like, when I hung up, dumb people don't know how to drive and get out of the
you can't honk
driveway.
at school though, because then you see him again the next day, and it's super awkward.
I don't care. Be like, learn how to drive, dumbass. That will be just. That's just me.
Mhm.
Lucy,
I give them
stop.
dirty looks.
You mean mug people?
That's
Anthony
awesome.
got mean.
Lennox said, like, remember I told you that this kid was being mean to Lennox, and Lennox told me not to say anything, and then I was like, okay, I won't say anything, but I just gave him like the dirtiest look ever, and then Lennox was like, Mom, you look like the Rock. Your eyebrow
Show
went
me.
up. Huh? Like this.
Hold on, Lucy. I just almost hit your kid. Show me.
I have to be really mad. It's so hard. I can't fake it. It just comes out
I'll do
like,
it.
oh,
Ready?
well, today this same kid hit Romy
go.
again. My sister-in-law was there, but yeah, like I go like this. Like, oh, this mother trucker.
You do the one eyebrow.
That's crazy.
Oh, when I get mad, like my eyebrow just goes. Yeah.
I'd be scared.
Mm.
Moving on.
Oh,
Oh wait, no, Lucy, cover the stats.
Okay. The one on the left, $6 for the last. Okay, the raw average. Or what does it say? I can't see it, but the most common raw 9.0, 9.4 for $24. Most common slab 9.8, 135, which is that's a really cool cover. I really like that white area for remarks or anything like that. That's a creepy cover. I really like it. And the one on the left, I mean the one on the right, is $4. A raw, no graded, around $4. Most common raw for 9.0, 9.4 for $13, which you can still find this one, right?
You might be lucky a couple.
For a cover price.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You can, don't pay that. But yeah.
And shipping.
Oh,
What?
What?
oh. BB66 sent an image. Do you want to see?
Oh,
Well,
boy.
no, now if you're saying that, what you just said, I don't want to see it.
No, it's not bad for you.
Oh, you're Mephisto?
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
I think someone else in chat said I was Mephisto, but I don't want to be Mephisto. You can be Mephisto. It's okay.
That's pretty good though, right?
That's pretty quick, too. We haven't
You
been
are
on
wearing
that long.
red, so
Well,
Oh, yeah, you are wearing red.
I never wear red, actually.
But you are today. Was it on purpose?
I know. Huh?
Was it on purpose?
No. I just wore it to work, and I was like, I'm not gonna change for the show. It makes me feel evil, actually, when I wear red. Yeah. But Sarah wore yellow. What does that make you feel like? Happy?
a friend.
it feels like tacos. We've got tacos.
Yellow makes you feel like tacos? That works. All right. Next up, Jen.
Okay, so this is actually, if you guys can get the trade of Doctor Strange Damnation, I recommend it. It's fun. If you have any kids or yourself are interested in Doctor Strange or the group of people who are in Damnation, I recommend it. I love Scott Spider. I know people don't like Scott Spider, but I do. But so this is Doctor Strange #1, the Christopher,
Spider. For the
huh?
record. I like Spider.
Scott Spider, Ben Riley.
Yeah.
I do too.
Go ahead. I'll say my opinion when you're done. I interrupted.
Well, that's okay. I like Ben Riley too. I kind of want to do a Ben Riley show, but I know there's people who are split. Either love Ben Riley or you hate Ben Riley. It's hard to find people who are in the middle.
I feel like it's that way with a lot of things, especially in this community where it's like, boom, boom, there's no gray.
But there should be gray. There's, hey, I appreciate for what it was, or the idea of it, or the ingenuity. And then, anyway, so this is Doctor Strange Damnation #1, the trading card variant. And I thought that was an interesting rendition of him. And then shout out to Omega Comics on Twitter. I think it's changed right now, but if you type in Omega Comics on Twitter, you'll be able to come up with it. But Doctor Strange Damnation #4, the small boy connecting variant. What do you guys think of these versions of Mephisto? Or this
Sarah, we'll start with you.
Say
We'll
that
start with
one
Sarah.
more time. I didn't hear that question. I was playing with my hair.
She's honest. What's your opinion of these renditions?
I really like the card variant a lot. I think it's just really cool. It's just kind of like, it's just bold and it stands out. I like that these people are like sifting or the souls, because that's what he does. He collects souls, just like slipping through his hand. I think this is really badass. I just love the card variants. I just like the cards. I think Jen was talking beforehand about seeing like some of these cards and just how cool the art are. So the art is
The art is.
the art is. So yeah, I love it.
Lucy?
What was the question again?
What do you think of these
renditions?
Mephisto?
Yes.
Oh yeah, no, I really like the one on the right because I mean the art, it's really nice, the one on the left, but it looks like he's missing the teeth. like right there.
Look at a little gap.
Yeah, it looks like he
But
broke.
it's his nose shadow.
Yeah, but it just makes it look weird. Like I don't know. Like I really like that he has people in the palm of his hand. And they're like, that's pretty cool. But I don't know. I just really like those two like demons or devil thingies in the back. The eyes just look so haunting. Like it just looks so creepy. I love it. And I don't know, the color like that it makes it look kind of like old school at the same time. Like I really like it. I really like the one on the one on the right.
Oh,
I like
use
that.
the
mad at
howl.
us. No
Use
one's
the
paying
howl.
attention.
What?
Trish is mad. We're not paying attention.
It's Ben's fault. He has freaking Fell Army on, and I can't help it to look. And then I get distracted because it's so dumb.
Wait, are we gonna howl for BB66?
Oh, bees! Oh, I didn't even see that.
I did. I was waiting.
666.
I commanded him to do
Yeah.
that. I used my brain power. And I was like, BB66, super chat. us.
1, 2, 3.
I didn't do it that time. I tricked you guys. I was
You didn't do it?
Oh, yeah, now you do it by yourself. 1, 2, 3, go.
That's really high pitched. That's really
Was
high
it?
I like it.
Really high pitched.
So you're welcome for not doing it the first time. I was doing you a favor. Next. Oh,
Okay, so
yeah. Go ahead,
these
Jen.
are bonuses. Technically, so Mephisto, even though we left a lot off the list, or today's show, episode, whatever, there's 10 slides. These are bonus 4 that Britt, thank you, Britt, for doing these 4. We're going to cover his 4 children. So this is Doctor
daughter.
Strange, number 6 from 1989. And then her name is right there. It's the first daughter of Mephisto.
Very cool. I think this is neat because again, if they really do decide to focus on this character more, which they're going to, Mephisto could be a key player, guys. This is one that you might want to keep your eye on. You never know. You never know.
I mean, look, you might get lucky because it's later in. Actually, it's not. It's number 6. But usually 1, 2, and 3 tend to be gone.
Yeah.
And if you get for $1, you never know. I mean, kids are always a toss up, right? Like we've been waiting for Young Avengers. We know they're kind of setting up for that.
Right. Forever we've been waiting for Young Avengers.
Mm-hmm.
But I
Was it
think people in the comic community have been waiting for Young Avengers. I think the average person is like, what's going on? Oh, we're going to get Cassie Lang and Ant-Man. Oh, she has a suit on? What is she? And then we're all sitting there like, all different things. What's she going to be? Is she going to be Stature? Is she going to be Stinger? What's she going to be? And we're all just like sitting there like waiting. And everyone else is like, oh, did she change? Did the actress change? Oh, yeah, the actress changed. Okay.
We should do a bet on that, Jen. What we
What?
think
What?
Cassie, what we think Cassie's gonna be casted as, and then whoever wins.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it does. Dang it, Karen! Now that's all I see. Now that's all I see. She's
Wait,
right.
when did Cats come out? Did Cats come out before 89? 1989?
I'm sure it did. That's like an old
Yeah.
play. It
I
had
saw
to
it
have
in
been
the
before.
movie. The movie looked really bad.
The movie was really
Oh,
bad.
it was very bad. yeah.
No buttholes, right? Or did they all have buttholes? I forgot.
The only one that can make cats good is Trish Forstner.
Wait, they had Fruit Loops in the movie?
They did, I believe so. It was very I think I watched some of it and it was just I've heard where some of the cats have like human hands, some don't. The dimension of cats and furniture is off. It's a crazy movie. You
I
should
feel like
watch.
our ADD tonight is really high.
I know we keep getting sidetracked, but hey, we took a poll on Friday and they prefer us when we get sidetracked. So
So now we're just going to go off the rails all the time.
not all the time.
Dang, Laura. Jen is telling you.
I'm just,
Boo.
I'm fine. I'm
sorry.
fine.
Uh,
It's fine.
Go ahead, Sarah. Do you have anything to add to this cover before we move on with our show?
I think I think Jen is right, is that you should, you never know if she's gonna show up. So I did not pay to see Cats. I think it
She's
was
naked. And you criminals.
Girls, stay on topic. On topic, Sarah. Sorry.
Oh, yes. Mephisto. Yeah, I would definitely pick up the kids because you never know that you never know. You never know if they'll show up in future projects. You never know. They may say Mephisto, but maybe Mephisto will show up.
But
Well
would you guys
said.
$1, right? $1 book.
Of course, yeah. Do $1. Bargain hunt on these books.
Agreed. Lucy, will you give us the stats, please?
Nah, just kidding.
Nah.
So
Green.
it was October 23rd of this year, which that was what, today? Yes, no, wait, 2 days ago. 2 days ago. And the most common, the most common route, it's 10.0, 8.5 for $26. I really like this cover. I like it. So I want it. I don't care if it looks like cats. I like it.
Okay, very good. Moving on to the next slide. Jen, we have the sun now, correct?
Yep. This is Daredevil 270. I feel bad for saying what I said, but this is Daredevil 270 for
Broke my
1980.
spirit.
Huh?
You broke my spirit.
Look, a little bit of me wants to get a little.
Don't get off topic.
So Daredevil 270 from 1989, and this is the first Son Blackheart.
Lucy and I are just busting your balls. You realize that, right? Like, we're just messing with you.
Look,
Now we're gonna break
You
her
know that-
spirit.
the Star Wars meme of like stay on target. It plays in my head a lot, and I really want to just play it one day on the show, like stay on target. But it's okay. I understand, and I'm sorry.
You know
We
what?
apologize,
Let's
Jen.
play. Let's play like that on Friday, and whoever gets a topic have to drink.
There you go.
No, I won't be here. Yay!
Oh,
Next Friday, not this Friday.
the next
No,
Friday.
no. When you come back,
In Cosmic One, Sarah and I have hung out, and Sarah is freaking amazing.
Aw, Jen's freaking amazing.
You're
So
freaking
there.
amazing.
Laura's freaking amazing. Lucy's freaking amazing.
Laura, you're amazing.
Thank you, Lucy. You're amazing too.
Thank you.
Forget Sarah and Jen. You're amazing, Lucy.
You're amazing. You're wonderful. Not amazing. You're wonderful.
You're
It's
incredible.
not fair. You live in Arizona, and Lucy lives in California, and I'm in like Chicagoland area, and Sarah's in Wisconsin. So Illinois, Wisconsin is like,
The same thing.
I mean, it's similar. It's close.
Yeah.
What else?
But I did see you guys both. I drove to Arizona. Well, my sister did, and then
That doesn't count. It was Jess. Thanks, Jess.
yeah, and then I saw Lucy. It's just
Jess,
one
you're
day,
amazing.
we'll all be at the one convention, and they'll be freaking amazing.
Anything to add to this one, Sarah?
Yes. Blackheart. He actually Mephisto sometimes actually takes the form of his son in red form. And Mephisto, the reason why like he can do that is Mephisto actually created Blackheart in his image. So he sneaky looks like his son sometimes, which is kind of weird, but it's Mephisto.
Sorry, I'm reading H&H comment.
Wait, my sister's here now. I'm gonna text her.
She's not.
Yeah.
Lucy, you want to cover the stats for this one?
It's too expensive. Don't buy it. Just kidding. What's common raw for 7.0, 8.5, $23. Most common raws. I mean, most common slap 250, 9.8. So, yeah, cool. Next. I don't have to say about that
All right, Jen, what do we have here?
So this is the second sister, but the third child of Mephisto. I'm sure there's way more though. But Guardians of the Galaxy #7 from 1990. But whenever I see this name, I think Maleficent, but I know that's not Maleficent.
Lord of Brooklyn needs proof of life that your sister exists.
No, she says no, but I look like a mess going to do my hair. Because we're leaving tomorrow morning at 5 a.m.
Just like something they can see your like this.
Well, wait, Jessica, come on, because we're leaving for Baltimore.
Wait, she's
tomorrow.
there right now?
Yeah, she's arrived.
Just open the door, Jess. That's all you got. Just open the door and like wave.
Because
Jess is gorgeous.
She's doing her hair. Because we're leaving for Baltimore tomorrow at 5 a.m.
Ooh, that's early. I don't like
Is
5
it the
a.m.
13? Well, with the time change, it's a 13-hour drive from where we are to Baltimore.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Did you say 13 hours?
We're leaving at 5 a.m.
Just fly there. It'd be like a
No,
40 minutes.
it's cheaper to just drive with 3 people and then
gas?
split the cost, huh?
Yes. No, it's still cheaper because it's only one.
But
Gas,
3 people,
snacks,
but three
every
people
comfort you'll
split
want
the
to stop
cost.
on the way. Okay.
And flights get canceled all the time out of O'Hare. Because, yeah.
Oh, Yee's flying.
Yeast flying?
You're gonna be in Baltimore too. Yay! You guys better send me some
cool.
awesome pictures.
Well, I'll see Yee at the retailer summit on Thursday.
And guys, if you're not familiar
Lucas
on
too.
who? Lucas? Oh yeah, that's right. He was
Lucas.
telling Anthony. If you're not familiar with our Friday show is a little bit more laid back, if you can believe it. And we're going to have Jen in Baltimore. Anthony, aka Bird City Comics, is going to be in Baltimore. Trish is going to be in Baltimore. Yee, Lucas, who else? Namesh
Britt?
is going to, huh?
Britt and Jess.
Mm-hmm.
Britt and Jess. Yeah, you guys have to make sure that you are sending us stuff because we're going to be, Lucy, Sarah, and me will be holding down the fort and covering Baltimore on Friday. So make sure
Send
you
us
tune in.
pictures, guys. Everybody who's there. Everybody. Send us
Well, I
pictures.
kind of want to do. We all know I'm bad at shipping things because the people who won that thing from before, I haven't shipped it yet. But I kind of want to bring something with me to Baltimore because if someone sees me, the first person that says near Nirvana, maybe I'll give them something. But I don't know if I should do that.
Do it. You just said it,
Do
so
it?
now you have to do it.
Oh well,
How about the
she's
first
right.
person
We're
that goes,
live.
library book? You throw something at him.
Library book? Just
Yeah.
chuck it at them?
Go
Like cover price, wham! And just hit him with it. I think that sounds brilliant.
I'm like,
Good
Laura,
marketing.
I
You guys
feel like
are on
I put in
topic right
jail
now.
because I threw something and someone.
Topic.
What?
Can we get back to?
Oh, sorry.
The
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Jen, what do we have here?
So this is the last kid that we have seen premiere. It's the second son, but the fourth kid. And again, shout out to Omega Comics on Twitter because I think they posted it. But this is cameo and first appearance of Grey Light from Star-Lord. I think it's the second series from 2017, number 6, and Star-Lord Annual number 1 from 2017. 2017. Yep.
Solo, only 2 kegs for the party on Saturday. Come on, man. You know we better than
What?
that.
What?
Nothing. Moving
Where-
on. Only 2 kegs for the party on Saturday. Only 2. At least 4.
I agree. A 4 keg party. Come on.
Oh. Sarah, anything to add to these 2?
Yeah, again, buy them for kids, or not buy them for kids. Buy
Cover?
buy them. You never know. You never know if children will be showing up in future projects. So
Wait, to be fair though, kids are a toss-up.
they are, but if you can get them for cheap, you never know. I mean, it's always nice to get things in the future and be like, but if you pay $1 for them or $2, it's not a total loss, But like if you're gonna go pay like cover price, and it doesn't like pan out. I mean, I don't know. I would still get it just for the story and
Well, and it's little risk, I think is what you're getting at. Very little
right,
risk.
little risk. Yeah, little risk. But yeah, I mean, I pick up origin stories. I pick up, sometimes I pick up, other kids or other MCU. I keep saying picking up kids, don't I?
Also creepy. Pick up kids. Get them while they're
Right?
cheap.
I pick up MCU characters' kids.
Oh my God, Bruce! No.
But yeah, if they're $1, then I would go get them for sure.
Speaking
Well,
of Bruce,
Lucy,
oh, go ahead, Lucy.
Both they're both both of them, they're around $4 to $5. That you can still probably find these at your local comic book stores. So I feel like annuals usually like they order less of that one. But they're both. I really like the one on the right. I like the colors of the sign. But okay, Laura, you can't get off topic again. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was tell Bruce we actually sent you today a big old box of comics for your kids, for your students. So enjoy. It took
Nice.
forever. Like I had to go through and find stuff that didn't have like guns on the cover and stuff. You know, like it took some time. Damn it, Bruce.
Real quick, Brandon Barton. Have you guys ever had Malort? Maybe Sarah has.
What is Malort?
Malort. It's a liquor.
I don't think
It
I've
tastes
had
like, to me, when I first had it, it tastes like Christmas.
Maybe, yeah, I think I've had that. Yes.
Sorry.
Anyway, guys, if you haven't already, please cover or follow Cover Price. Use code Nirvana14 for 30 days unlimited membership for only 99 cents. Also, Bird City Comics. I sound super biased, but it's a good company to support if you want to, you know, buy exclusives or whatever.
And you guys do FOC.
We stopped doing FOC.
Wait, why?
Dude, it was so much like extra. We would have to hire a whole nother employee for that. So we were like, we're not gonna do it, but we will do it with the exclusives that we do. Like I Hate Fairyland, we included like bundles because we have to order them at that point. But we stopped doing FOC because it was a lot of work and we just don't have the manpower yet. But we'll get there.
It's gonna be do a Bloodline cover.
I'm not sure. Anthony does all kinds of stuff. I know that we have a plush cover coming out. If you guys are familiar with the image title, John Jang did the cover for that, and it looks awesome. We haven't talked about it. We haven't released it yet. But since you guys are tuning into Nearing Nirvana, you get the little nuggets that nobody else knows. And yes, at Baltimore this weekend, Anthony will have some of the 8 Billion Genies #1 4th printing that did sell out on our site. If you are one of the people that bought it on our site, please remember that they will not ship until after the con. So we've been getting a lot of messages about that, but it won't go out till after the con. Jen, anything you want to add?
If you see me at Baltimore and I'm digging, don't be like
digging
really loud. Just be like, kind of get my peripheral, and I'll just look over at you, and then just don't make it weird.
Basically, don't bother her.
Don't make it weird if you see me in Baltimore, was Jen's message there. Lovely.
Mm-hmm. Well, because I feel like a lot of people are going to be at Baltimore. Like a lot of people are going to be at Baltimore. C2E2 was like a little people were at Baltimore. C2E2, but Baltimore be a lot of people, and I feel like Friday is digging day. So
don't spook her while she's digging.
But should I do a giveaway for Nearing Nirvana? If you see me and you say something, Nearing Nirvana, we do that.
Yeah.
And then I'll just bring it with me.
First 5 people, because I mean, imagine if you see
first 5 people. I bring 5 giveaways.
What were you thinking? Like one person, the first person that walks up to you, you're done?
Yeah.
No. Well, then you have to say it because then don't do one because.
Wait, one person or 5 people?
I would say 5. The first 5 people to find you and take a photo with you and tagging Nearing Nirvana.
Okay, I see one thing I can give away.
Oh my gosh. She's all, here's Britt. Enjoy. Here's my giveaway. Here's Jess. Enjoy. Anthony's going to be giving away Bird City Comics like bags to the first, I think we have 150 of them. Yeah.
Okay,
first 150 get a tote.
Hold on. Romy wants to say something.
Thanks, Sarah, for giving me stickers.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Hold on. Ellie wants to say something.
Ellie!
This
is Sarah. This one's Sarah right here.
Very cutely say something. That was the cutest voice ever.
No. I'm glad you liked it.
Annoyingly adorable. Hold on.
Right?
Here.
My team. Here, you don't have to be on camera. Tell Sarah thank you for the stickers and Pokemon cards. Say it.
She's the one who got the card?
Yes.
Hi. Thank you a lot. Thanks for chill. I liked them.
Those were chill. Adam, tell Sarah thank you for the
Hold
card.
on.
Thank you.
Very cutely.
I appreciate my brother.
My brother, she's a girl.
Yeah, I appreciate you, my sister.
He says he appreciates you, my sister.
That's awesome. You're welcome, you guys.
That was very genuine. Romy kicked your ass. Okay.
Yeah.
There's Adam. Hey. See,
Aw.
thank you, Sarah.
Oh.
Okay.
Mama, don't say that.
Am I getting yelled at by your 3-year-old?
He's 5. Say, I'm 5.
I'm 5.
Ooh. Oops. Dang, I'm just not scoring points. My bad. Anthony, tell Sarah thank you for the stickers.
Thank you for the stickers.
With a stick.
All right. Last but not least, Lucy, can you pull up the giveaway for the Black Adam? This is the pack, guys, that one of you are going to go home with. It has 3 different trade dresses in it. Again, it retails at $51. But Black Adam, my advice to you is to ignore everybody out there and just go see it and decide for yourself, because I thought it was really good. It was good. I liked it.
Sarah, tell what you said. What you said, Sarah.
I'm just gonna collect all the comments, okay?
Yeah, do that. What'd you say, Sarah?
Wait till it comes out on HBO Max.
You just have to be active on the chat. That's all. By saying something in the chat, you'll be entering. So only 20 people have been active in the chat out of 50. Some.
There you go. Solo, yeah, Adam looks just like Anthony. It's ridiculous. Little salesman all the way.
Do you want
Laura's
me
not
to say? I was gonna say I fell asleep through the middle part. Also,
A Black Adam?
yeah,
I don't even know what to say right now.
I know. I would say like the last 15 minutes is probably the best part of the movie.
Wow. Wow. Sarah? Okay.
Shots
Fire.
fired. Yeah.
And Barton, everybody bites their kids at least once.
Wait,
Judgy.
what?
Why are you biting your kids?
It's a long story. Basically, Uno is the root of a lot of problems in this house. What is this show about again? I know, right? We're about comics. Okay.
Mephisto.
Yeah, that.
Okay, so if you just comment something and you enter the giveaway, and I'm gonna give you a couple seconds, and then I'm gonna roll this thing.
Yeah, Paul, it's really hard to, because there's not any really new Mephisto things. There are some things from like 2020, and there's like that Avengers thing where the Phoenix Force and Mephisto and Khonshu, and then Damnation, which I like the variants that said Tarnation. I don't know why. I just thought it was cute.
I think you're cute. I think you're funny. Yes. And yes, Bruce, Nimesh, you guys are judging me. Everybody bites their kids. They say when your kid bites you when they're young, you should bite them back. Like a dog.
Who told you that?
I don't know, like what to
Never
expect
heard
when
of
you have
that.
an asshole. When you have an asshole child, what to expect. Bite them back. No, my kids are great. Just kidding.
Okay. Okay. Drawing this. 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Good luck.
Guys, remember, message Bird City Comics for the giveaways, because that's who sends them out. Oh, I thought it was gonna be, your sister.
Oh my god, comic Bruce again?
Did you win? Did you win on Friday?
Yes.
On a winning streak.
Congratulations. They call me Bruce. I'm gonna go shove this whole thing inside the other package that we have for you and just hope it doesn't. No, I'm just kidding. I'll send it. I'll send it.
won on Friday. Oh, no, not Friday. On Tuesday, a week ago, because on Friday was Major, then Laura. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
Matthew,
it was
thank you.
Major. You're right.
Oh,
Congratulations.
one more before
Bruce.
you guys. Before.
And because it's October, when we get a super chat, we do what?
1, 2,
Owl.
3.
Yeah, for November.
Thank you,
Oh,
Matthew.
October. November will be gobbling.
Oh, yes,
Guys,
yes.
thanks so much for tuning in. Moonlit, hit me up. I'd love to have you back on again. If you guys haven't already, please make sure that you are following Mrs. Bird City. That's me At Comic Aficionado, that's Jen. At Lucy Mama Comics, that's Lucy. And Sarah at SheGeek78. We're all very active on our Instagram nowadays, and there's always kind of fun stuff. Bruce, I don't need your address again, but just message me anyway, so that way it pops up, you know what I mean? So I don't forget. Or message Anthony, I should say, just as a reminder. And thank you guys all so much for tuning in. We will be back Friday to cover Baltimore Comic-Con. Jen will not be here, but she will be sending us pictures and videos live from the con. Sarah, Lucy, and I will be holding down the fort. We appreciate you. And on Thursday, Yee will not be here, so I'll be hosting Long Story Short, all about ghosts and bangers. So tune in on Thursday. Anything
Can I
else,
send you a
girl?
book for Halloween?
What do you mean?
If I send you a book for Friday, will you show it? I came across a really cool Halloween cover that I wasn't aware of, and then I looked into it and I was like, oh, but then I'm not going to be here, so I'll send it to you.
Do it. I'm down. Have a good night, guys. We appreciate you.